For anyone who's ever wished it was possible to clone your favorite celebrity, rejoice! While science hasn't yet given us the ability to create another Channing Tatum or Ryan Gosling, we do have the next best thing: celebrity children. Here are some celeb sons who hit the genetics jackpot. Ronan Farrow. Just where exactly Ronan Farrow gets his good looks from is a matter of some debate. His mom, Mia Farrow, is a celebrated actress, while his father is legendary director Woody Allen. Ronan's parents are famously estranged, though, and Mia even suggested at one point that Ronan's dad might actually be Frank Sinatra. Despite his star-studded DNA, Ronan mostly shied away from the Hollywood spotlight, becoming a human rights lawyer and writer, as well as a special advisor for global youth issues during President Barack Obama's first term. Ronan also hosted his own show, Ronan Farrow Daily, on MSNBC, and you can currently catch him as a contributing reporter on The Today Show. Dylan Brosnan. The son of James Bond actor Pierce Brosnan and the television correspondent Keely Shea Smith, Dylan Brosnan has been making a name for himself in the modeling and music worlds. His good looks have landed him modeling contracts with huge names like Saint Laurent Paris and Burberry. He also has his own music project, Raspberry Blonde, that's been described as delicate and lovely in the surf rock tradition of bands like Beach Fossils and Real Estate. Jack Kilmer. Described by Teen Vogue as your new favorite indie actor, Jack broke into the film industry at age 18 with a major role in James Franco's 2013 film Palo Alto. Jack's father is Val Kilmer, who you'll know from films like Top Gun and Batman Forever, and his mother is English actress Joanne Whalley. When it comes to his future, Jack told Huffington Post he sees himself sticking with acting, saying, quote, "Through this, I realized what my parents have been doing their whole lives, and I have like a completely different view of acting and am kind of really in love with it. It's awesome." Max Irons. The son of actress Sinead Cusack and Oscar winner Jeremy Irons, Max Irons' stunning facial structure and acting chops have earned him his own impressive on-screen resume that includes films like Red Riding Hood and The Riot Club. In 2013, Max told The Independent that being the son of a superstar like Jeremy Irons has its advantages, though at times can be slightly dispiriting when people attribute his success to his family tree rather than his acting skill. Manolo Gonzalez Vergara. It's no surprise that someone as good-looking as bombshell Sofia Vergara has such a stud of a son. By now, you've probably seen the offspring of Vergara and her ex-husband, Joe Gonzalez, in a Head & Shoulders commercial alongside his mom. On raising Manolo as a single mom, Vergara told People magazine, quote, "When people compliment me on him, on how well-mannered, how charming, funny, and well-behaved he is, it makes all the sacrifices worthwhile." In 2015, Manolo graduated from Emerson College in Boston with the intention of going into film. Aside from the commercial with his mom, Manolo produced a Spanish-language YouTube series called Mi Vida con Toti. Brandon Thomas Lee. With parents like rocker Tommy Lee and Baywatch babe Pamela Anderson, Brandon Thomas Lee's good looks come as no surprise. Brandon is used to flashy Hollywood events and intends to make Hollywood his permanent home. A 20-year-old Brandon told W Magazine that his career goals include, in film, to make art, to make people think, and to do great work with great people. It seems like his dreams are taking off. Brandon starred in Dolce & Gabbana's 2016 #DG Millennials campaign. Jack Quaid. Nope, that's not a young Dennis Quaid. It's his adorable son, Jack Quaid, who not only looks identical to his famous dad, but is also following in his career footsteps. Jack, whose mom is Sleepless in Seattle star Meg Ryan, told Interview magazine that he has fond memories of childhood visits to see his parents at work. Jack is following in his parents' footsteps, having landed his first big acting gig as Marvel in The Hunger Games. Cordell Broadus. The son of Snoop Dogg and the iconic rapper's high school sweetheart Shantae, Cordell has been groomed for success since day one. The subject of the ESPNU's 2015 miniseries Snoop and Son, A Dad's Dream, first appeared in front of cameras at 10 years old in his father's E! show, Snoop Dogg's Fatherhood. According to Yahoo Sports, he played football throughout high school and eventually attended UCLA as a highly rated 4-star recruit in the 2015 class. As of 2016, however, Cordell stopped playing football to instead focus on filmmaking. He told his Instagram followers, "I played football for my father because I thought that was the only way he would love me and be a part of my life. It took me 12 years to realize he loves Cordell Broadus the person, not Cordell Broadus the football player." Aww. Jordan McGraw. Perhaps the last person we think of as having a tattooed musician for a son is TV psychologist Dr. Phil, but one look at Jordan McGraw and you learn to never assume anything. He told Australia's The Morning Show that growing up as the son of the famous television doctor was the weirdest in college, as people would sometimes make flash judgments when they found out who he was. Jordan's professional music career started in 2011 when he formed Stars in Stereo, which disbanded in 2015. As of 2016, Jordan is the guitarist and vocalist for 100 Handed. Brooklyn Beckham. When it comes to power couples, David and Victoria Beckham are certainly at the top of the list, and the son of the powerful duo is quickly becoming a Hollywood A-lister of his own right. While his father gained his fame through sport, Brooklyn is taking a different direction, telling Miss Vogue in 2015, quote, "I love football, but would also love a career in photography. In fact, his dreams of becoming a photographer have already begun to come true. In 2016, Burberry chose him to photograph their Brit fragrance campaign." Scott Eastwood. The love child of Clint Eastwood and flight attendant Jocelyn Reeves, Scott Eastwood has certainly taken after his father. Not only does he look almost exactly like his dad, but the younger Eastwood has recently launched an acting career of his own. According to The Independent, Scott landed early supporting roles in Clint's Flags of Our Fathers, Gran Torino, and Invictus, but insists he secured each part on merit. It's hard to disagree based on his starring role in Nicholas Sparks' 2015 film The Longest Ride. Patrick Schwarzenegger. It's possible that Arnold Schwarzenegger's greatest contribution to this world isn't his role as the Terminator, or even his tenure as California's governor. It's his handsome son Patrick, who he had with ex-wife Maria Shriver. Perhaps best known for his short-lived relationship with Miley Cyrus, Patrick is a USC grad, actor, and model. He also co-founded Project 360, a brand that uses fashion as a way to generate awareness for important global issues. Way to go, Patrick! Matthew Lowe. Rob Lowe is arguably the best-looking man to ever walk this earth, and it's so generous that he decided to share the wealth in the form of offspring, even if son Matthew's traits strongly favor his mom, makeup artist Cheryl Burkhoff. Though both of his parents have seen great success in Hollywood both in front of the camera and behind the scenes, Matthew is on a different career trajectory. He graduated from Duke University in 2016 and is reportedly considering law school, though based on his Instagram feed, he seems to spend most of his time fishing. Thanks for watching! Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.